Nouhou coming from a huge win. How are you feeling after beating a team that was taking the league by storm in a certain way?
Yeah, honestly, we see this is a very good team. So they already play like New Red Bull. They play how they feel actually we do a very good job. We didn't consider goals. So I mean we look very, very good see on the beginning of the year. So it was a very big win for us. So it was a very big text for us too. So especially defensively, we didn't take the goal. So yeah, happy to win. Yeah.
The team has been doing amazing defensively. How much does that have to do with some of the adjustments that have been made strategically in a group sense for the team?
Yeah, I mean, she's on the beginning of the year. We try watching like a little bit 3-4-2-3, something like this. So a little bit play like Arsenal, you know. I think on the beginning of the year we went to the preseason. We tried. It was working very good, especially the game against Al Ali. We were very good, so we didn't. We just considered the lucky goal. So I mean, we look very good. This season, remember me 2021, how we play, the intensity, everything. So I think it's gonna be a very exciting.
What's working with your press and the transition? What's going?
I think we have players like Leo, Shu, and Jordan, so it's easy for us because they will be fast. So we do that in training every time. Just play to the right side, and especially defensively, drive me to stay a little bit inside to leave more Leo, Shu, and Jordan more freedom. So yeah, I think it's working a lot for us. So yeah.
And how dangerous are you when you guys, like you're saying, you're playing compact, and then you have that outlet pass? It's just being so goal dangerous. Can you talk more about that?
Yes, it's like transition. We work hard every day about this, and especially with breaking, Freddy, everybody. So we like a little bit like 3-4, like I say. So it's a little bit easy because every time you have numbers to the middle, we're gonna give freedom to Jordan and Leo to the first player to make them game easy. So yeah, that's why we work.
You haven't scored yet this season. Is there something going on? Something wrong?
Yeah, it's coming. My first job is to defend, so I mean, I don't want to force anything. So if I score, it's good for me. So I'm just gonna let Jordan and Raul do the job. So everybody has a job on the field. So I'm just happy to keep the clean sheet first. So yeah, if I score, it's good for me, but it's just a bonus for me. So yeah, but it's coming.
After the win, you said something like spicy win. Are you back on the spicy chicken teriyaki kick after some time off?
No, it's a win. Though. I'm still on my salad thing, so I just gonna take maybe after Ramadan. So for right now, I just wanna chill. You know, I take a break.
Hey, what does the Portland rivalry mean to you personally?
What do you say?
The Portland rivalry. What does it mean to you?
Actually, always good to play against Poland. I remember my first game against Poland. It was 2017. I was coming in. It was a big rivalry, so we always very excited. I think we know they didn't do very well this season, but it's gonna be a very exciting game. It's gonna be a difficult game. Like like when Poland plays Seattle, it's always like fight and win. So we're gonna try to go there and try to collect the point.
And how much harder is it the fact that they haven't had a good year so far, and they're trying to turn their season around as opposed to being as you guys are right now? Say.
I think it's gonna be a very good test, like I say, because they're gonna say, okay, let's start the season with the Sounders, but we need to like focus, and yeah, we know it's not gonna be easy, especially away game. So yeah, I think we are ready about that. So we know it's gonna be a very difficult game for us.
How are you feeling like physically this year? You had a super impressive game on Saturday.
I mean, I'm ready. So fasting, everything's mental. I know it's not easy, but for me, I mean, it's a routine for me. So I used to do that when I was in Cameroon. So for me, I feel fresh. So I just gonna enjoy my football.
You're being more selective of when you go up and you carry the ball, but you still haven't lost that flair. What's that balancing to just kind of hold yourself but then push at times?
Yeah, I think it's the formation we play. I know like when I carry the ball, it's a little bit easy for me because I used to play like center back when I was younger. So for me, it's a little bit routine. When I have the ball, I like to like carry the ball, go forward. It's a little bit different when you play four. It's a little bit different because if you drive the ball, too many players are going to come on you, but when you play to the midfield, it's a little bit easy because I just go inside the ball, so that's my strength.
There's a play in St. Louis where the ball's going up, keeper's trying to get it, and you kind of go up and maybe try to distract them. Can you give us a little take on what you were trying to get at?
I think my timing was a little bit bad because, sometimes I used to watch Cristiano, people think because like he jumped before, I tried to jump before, but my timing was a little bit bad, so I didn't try to disturb the keeper. My timing was a little bit bad.
Okay.
How do you guys plan on carrying that success from this past weekend into your upcoming game against Portland?
What do you say the question?
So you guys had a successful weekend this past weekend against St. Louis. How do you plan on carrying that success over to this weekend against the Timbers?
Yeah, I think it's a pass. We know we play against St. Louis. It's a very good team. Poland is going to be a derby, it's a special game. So I think we just have to say, okay, we're going to go there, not try to lose. It's always like good to play against Poland. We don't need to lose, especially it's a rivalry game. So it's going to be a very difficult game, very exciting game. So I think everybody know that. You can see in training, the training level is high. So everybody is very excited to play against Poland. Yeah.
Nouhou, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions and you can answer in French. What does it mean to know that you've had an opportunity to represent your country and then bring that experience back to the States?
Ouais, je suis très content d'apporter mon expérience ici. Je veux dire merci à la MLS de nous avoir donné l'opportunité de pouvoir rompre le jeune. So, yeah, je suis très content et voilà, c'est vraiment une bonne chose.
And you have a big game this weekend, like against your rivals from south of where you live. How important is it for you guys to go down there and show a good display against your rival, even though they're not doing well in this season?
Yeah, like I say, they don't do very well, but it's gonna be a very exciting game because Poland and always like fight, like I say. So it's gonna be a very exciting game. We're gonna go there and try to collect the point, no lose, because it's gonna be a very good test for us. Sometimes when you win the game, you're gonna achieve much better. So now it's time to focus and finish the season so well.
Can you answer in French?
En French?
Yeah.
Ouais, nous sommes vraiment très excités de pouvoir aller dans cette équipe. C'est un match de rivaux. So, nous sommes vraiment très contents. On espère pouvoir collecter les points là-bas et pouvoir continuer la bonne saison que nous avons commencée.
And then this weekend, again in French, and this weekend the league, obviously you're playing at home, the league went ahead and took that break for the break of Ramadan. How important is it for you guys as international players to be able to get that support here in the States?
Ouais, nous sommes très contents parce que c'est partout dans le monde. Voilà, aujourd'hui la Ligue a décidé de nous permettre de rompre notre jeûne de Ramadan. Nous sommes très contents et merci à la Ligue de pouvoir penser à nous. C'est un truc très spécial et on espère qu'ils vont continuer comme ça jusqu'au bout.
Can we get that in English? Because that's a good question.
Yeah, I mean, we very appreciate what the league do for us. So I think that means they care about us. So it's a religion. So I'm very happy. I was a little bit emotional because it was the first time. So yeah, around the world, it's not every team gonna do that. So very happy. So yeah, I'm just happy.
And the last thing I have for you, and if you can answer this in French, what are you looking forward to the most this weekend when you face against your rivals?
Ouais, nous sommes très contents de pouvoir jouer contre Pologne. C'est un match de derby. Ça va pas être un match facile. Nous espérons collecter les points contre cette équipe et voilà, c'est ça.
Statistically, and many around the league would consider you the best 1v1 defender. Where do you rate yourself, or do you look at the league? About where you are as a defender 1v1 in the league?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's a good thing. So I play against big players. So for me, I think 1v1 defending, people say it's not easy, especially on this league. They are very, very good winger, fast, strong. So I think I train hard about that with Angie. When Jimmy was here, everybody, Brian, so it helped me a lot. So I think now it's a routine for me. So I just have to keep going and try to shut down everybody when I see tomorrow.